What's up, guys? It's Jacob Kowalczyk here from Patriot Points, and today I want to talk about Squid Game. Now, first, I want to note that I have not actually seen the show. It's a new show on Netflix, apparently really popular. Um, but I've looked into it a little bit, see what it's all about. But that's what I want to talk about today, and especially I want to talk about the reaction to it, particularly by politicians. So here's the general summary of the plot. The 9-episode series depicts hundreds of people representing South Korea's most marginalized communities: a debt-ridden father, a North Korean defector, and a migrant factory worker, among others, competing in children's games like tug-of-war in hopes of winning roughly $38 million in prize money. The twist: losing contestants are killed as the game are watched and funded by the idle rich. So, obviously, it's kind of like I guess Saw, but you get money out of it. So similar to that. Honestly, it's a pretty typical dystopian piece of fiction. But because it's so popular and all that, then a bunch of politicians have tried to bring their own politics into this piece of entertainment, like they always do. Um, the popularity of the theme has prompted South Korean politicians across the political spectrum to try to capitalize on the following that Squid Game has won. Since its mid-September release, the series has been deployed as a metaphor by likely contenders in next March's presidential election to attack each other, while the public has used the show to talk about a brewing scandal around how a son of a well-connected politician came into significant amounts of money. Like, everyone in the political spectrum across all of the, I didn't even know the South Korean political parties, but apparently every one of them, like the main couple, and then even like populist parties are trying to compare it to things. But it's like I know that politicians, they always want to use pop culture to get their point across. It's like some politicians are like streaming on Twitch, you making jokes on Twitter. Like I don't care about that. Your politics should be about politics, not about what show you watched or whatever, or what game you play. That's just stupid. Um, Honestly, just entertainment and politics, there shouldn't be really any overlap between them. Like I don't want entertainment to stuff their politics into it. I don't want politics to try and make it entertaining. And that's stupid. It's almost like the old days when the Roman emperors would, bread and circuses. They'd throw a bunch of parties and stuff. Like that's just corrupt. That shouldn't be a thing. It doesn't make sense. Um, but yeah, I get that like dystopian themes are pretty common, and you don't have real, but that doesn't mean you have to get political with them. Like the rich versus the poor, it's just a common trope. It's not you don't have to live your life by that. For the vast majority of people, it's like it's just entertainment. I don't care. It's not political. Okay. Um, I it For an American example rather than the Squid Game stuff, then it'd be like if you used Hunger Games as a criticism of the U.S. Like, yeah, Hunger Games. It's primarily just it's entertainment to show a rebellion against dystopian civilizations. Like, it's for fun. It's not a you shouldn't view it as an accurate criticism of the United States. That's dumb to me. Um, but I'm when I'm going to see Hunger Games, I'm just going to see a badass shoot arrows at people, um, and then end up with the nice guy. Like that's all that matters. That's not. I'm not like, oh, the capital is so much like our own capital. No, that's stupid. And they're acting like, oh, the Squid Game rich, they're like our rich. Well, our rich aren't funding a $38 million game to get people to die. That doesn't happen. That's not real. It's fictional, and politicians should stay out of entertainment. Just don't talk about it. Okay, talk about your policies. Talk about your dumb stupid, whatever this small fucking Asian country wants to talk about, but not about fucking, Squid Game show popular, therefore I won't be popular. That's dumb, okay? But those are just my thoughts on the topic. Feel free to comment yours in the comments down below. Share the video, like and subscribe, and remember, stay patriotic.